So in this episode of Anatomy Made Simple with Mr Skelly, I'm going to go through all the joints that sit along the spine, because sometimes we might hear these names of these joints, such as the sacroiliac joint or maybe the atlanto-occipital joint, but we don't know where they are or what they look like. So I'm just going to help you to learn where all those joints are, and then in the following videos I'll go through each one individually. So bear with me because there's a lot of big words and I'll try to give you the layman's names for some of them so they might be a bit easier to remember. So the first one we'll start with is the atlanto-occipital joint. So that is between the atlas and the occipital bone, which is just the back of the skull. The layman terms for that, sometimes we may call it the AO joint or the pole. Then the next one along is the atlanto-axial joint. So that is between the axis and the atlas. It's a really good tongue twister for you. Or we might call that the AA joint. So these two joints are very specialized. Then if we move further down, we have the cervicothoracic joint or cervicothoracic junction. So that's where the last cervical vertebrae, so C7, joins to T1 or the first thoracic vertebrae. And you can see that sits very deep within the horse, almost sits behind the scapula. Then if we move along, we have the thoracolumbar joint. So that is between our first lumbar vertebrae, so L1, and T18 or the last thoracic vertebrae. And this is where our lumbar wings start. So that's our thoracolumbar joint. Then if we move further along, we have our lumbosacral joint. So or the LS joint, I'm going to flip him around because it's a little bit easier to see this joint from underneath. Do my best to get a good angle of it. So if we see here, we have our, where are we? Our lumbar sacral joint. So we can see that from underneath. So it's our sacral wing and our lumbar wing, and then it also attaches at the body here. So it sits very deep in the horse. And I'll keep him at this angle for the next one. So the sacroiliac joint or the SI joint is between the ilium of, or the iliac of the pelvis and the wing of the sacrum. So that's that joint there. So I'm going to flip him around this way so we can see that joint from this point of view as well. It's a little hard to get a good angle, but it's quite, you can see it's a very deep joint. So there's our sacrum in here and the wing, the ilium wing of our pelvis, so sacroiliac joint. So hopefully that makes it a little more clear where all those joints are and their names. And then in the next lot of videos, just keep an eye out for them. I'll go through each one of them individually in a bit more detail.